Come on, Loke. I live in a perfect one-woman cabin here in Cleveland, Washington. Tiny little mountain town on the east slope of Snoqualmie Pass. Beautiful mountains, beautiful rivers, and as I walk through this land, or as I paddle through the rivers, I look around at the trees and the snakes and the eagles, and my heart just sings, and I feel so grateful that all this beauty is inside me. You know, life is a lot of things. Life is beautiful and horrifying and euphoric and torturous, and before all is said and done, all of us get pinned to the mat in one way or another, and how we pick ourselves up after being pinned to the mat, to me, is the most inspiring thing I see when I look around at the people in my world. I think when the good times are here, you gotta soak it up. You gotta enjoy whatever it is that strengthens you. For me, I gotta get out and go. I just have to go. Lately, what's been hitting me is how much courage it takes to live big and to love big, knowing that nothing lasts. Things change all the time, and those changes sometimes really hurt. I think all my books are essentially about just that, about recreation, about second chances, about those turning points in our lives when we can't possibly imagine going on, and yet we do. You know, I think all the characters in Church of the Dog were stuck in some way. Each character overcomes their broken heart and embraces life. In doing so, they give themselves a second chance, a divine second chance. And on the divinity of second chances, each of the characters gets a second chance in the way they need it most. So a couple rediscovers the love in their marriage, and one of their daughters gets a second chance through the miracle of dog reincarnation. Is that wishful thinking or what? And their son gets a second chance by forgiving himself. And I think that's actually the hardest means by which to get your second chance. I started writing Church of the Dog on a snow day. I didn't intend to finish it, and I didn't intend to keep it, and I sure didn't intend to publish it. I would sit in the bathtub and work on it with my 3-ring binder on. So yeah, I wrote Church of the Dog naked. I wear clothes now, and I work on the computer. I don't write longhand in the bathtub anymore. I really like to work at night, and I only write when it's fun if I can. I mean, I figure if it's not fun to write, why would it be fun to read? Beautiful boy, go to sleep. My writing is definitely quirky. I have lived a very quirky life. I've lived in a moldy teepee and in a house with no insulation where the mice would run through and I'd have to tap dance to scare them all out. And I've met some real characters in my life, and I may have been accused of being a quirky character myself. I think quirk and laughter is part of the good stuff in life, the stuff you gotta drink up when life is good. For me, it's dog hugs and the smell of lavender, like wine and dancing and horse noses. I'm singing you to sleep. Those things sustain you so that when the bad times roll around, you've got something in your savings account to keep you strong, you know? At least until your next divine second chance or miracle rolls around again.